Well, again, I think this is a very exciting time for the Fort Wayne Police Department because we always continue to evolve. With this new academy class, it certainly means a lot of change within the agency. We just had our director of our training facility retire not too long ago, but fortunately we're having somebody very able to step into that position, and it's Deputy Chief Steve Reed. This comes at a very critical time because, as I said, there's a lot of work that goes into putting this academy class together, so he's up and running. So then what do we do about Steve's position as Deputy Chief Southwest? We'll be bringing Steve Haffner up here shortly. Steve will be being promoted to Deputy Chief today to lead the Southwest Division. Also then, Steve was captain Southwest for I think just about 6 years. So taking his place will be Derrick Westfield. We're promoting Derrick to a captain today from his position as a sergeant Northwest. And also we'll be promoting Brian Williams to sergeant today, again to fill in. And this is so important we've got a great police department, great men and women, but they need direction. And these supervisors will be we're very data driven, looking at this information on a daily basis and directing the patrols of these officers. So with that, if we could have Steve, if you could come forward, please. Stephen J. Haffner will be promoted to Deputy Chief.
Chief, if you will raise your right hand and please repeat after me. I, Stephen J. Haffner, do solemnly swear
I, Stephen J. Haffner, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the State of Indiana,
and of the State of Indiana,
and that I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
and I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
discharge the duties of my trust
discharge the duties of my trust
as Deputy Chief of Police in Fort Wayne, Indiana,
as Deputy Chief of Police in Fort Wayne, Indiana,
according to law
according to law
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And pinning Steve's badge on today is Captain Tim Bogenschutz. Now I'd like to invite Derrick W. Westfield up front, and if his wife Trudy could come up as well, she'll be pinning Derrick's badge on.
Derrick, would you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Derrick W. Westfield, do solemnly swear
I, Derrick W. Westfield, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the State of Indiana,
and of the State of Indiana,
and that I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
and that I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
discharge the duties of my trust
discharge the duties of my trust
as Captain of Police
As
in
Cap-
Fort Wayne, Indiana,
as Captain
Okay.
of Police in Fort Wayne, Indiana,
according to law
according to law
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'd like to ask Brian C. Williams to come up front, and his mother Linda. Brian's being promoted to sergeant.
Brian, if you would raise your right hand and please repeat after me. I, Brian C. Williams, do solemnly swear
I, Brian C. Williams, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Indiana,
and of the state of Indiana,
and that I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
and I will honestly, faithfully, and impartially
discharge the duties of my trust
discharge the duties of my trust
as a sergeant in the Fort Wayne Police Department
as a sergeant in the Fort Wayne Police Department
according to law
according to law
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
and to the best of my knowledge and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Brian.
Well, again, I wanted to thank everybody for their attendance today. This is an important day for these men and the Fort Wayne Police Department. And I would like to say afterwards, if you'd like to come up for photographs, you're very welcome to come up. But I would be remiss if I didn't, again, thank Mayor Henry so much for his commitment to public safety for the city of Fort Wayne. And Mayor, if you'd like to close us out.
Thank you, Chief. Actually, it's the chief that's behind all of this. Sometimes I get a lot of the credit, but it's those who are behind the scenes that really do all the work. Not that I shouldn't get some credit, but no, seriously, the chief, and as he mentioned, Pat Roller, who's in the back of the room, and the city council, they're the ones who make this engine really move forward. I just happen to be in a position where I can kind of set the stage. They do all of the work. But for these men behind me, those who got promoted today, I can't thank them enough for their vow of protecting and serving the citizens of Fort Wayne. They're the best. I've had the fortune of going around this country a number of times, and I've never seen a finer group of men and women. And I mean that honestly. They're the absolute best. And I can't think of a better way to close this off by saying that. So with that, I'm sure those promoted, the chief and myself, will be available if there are any private interviews that you want to do. Again, thank you all so very much for coming. Have a great day.